And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We are talking the F1 Destructors Championship of 2024. So before we get into the teams, let's have a look at the list. And as you know, possibly as kind of predicted already, because they mentioned it in the commentary for Abu Dhabi, it is Pierre Gasly at number, well, the least, nil point, no dollars at 23, equal with a certain Jack Doohan, albeit, yes, okay, Jack Doohan only had one race, but Pierre Gasly had, let's just say, a lot more. Next up, we've got Liam Lawson, who had less than half a season, to be honest, on 125,000. Okay, so out of that, Pierre Gasly is the winner. He's the most impressive in terms of less damage out of all of them. So next up, we've got Valtteri Bottas. When I realised a lot of his damage possibly would have been done with that front wing exchange at Abu Dhabi. But there we go. Oliver Behrman, considering he was only in a handful of races, sadly, he, nearly $500,000 at $415,000. Incidentally, Bottas was $375,000. Now, Lando Norris, the runner-up to the championship, on $422,000. Still under the $500,000 mark. In 18th, we have Nico Hulkenberg on $475,000. 17th, just over the $500,000 mark, is Lewis Hamilton and $545,000. 16th is Oscar Piastri and $575,000. So $500,000 adds $75,000. Now we quickly jump up to just before $1 million on $910,000. That is Max Verstappen in 15th. 14th, Charles Leclerc, $1.2 million. Wow, it's getting high now. Daniel Ricciardo didn't do the whole season though, did he? On $1.2 million. Kevin Magnussen, $1.295 million. Yeah, it's getting more expensive because next up we've got Zhao Guanyu in the other Sauber on $1.419 million. Esteban Ocon is next up. He's number 10 in $1.6 million. Lance Stroll is number 9 on $1.8 million. Fernando Alonso is number 8 on $1.9 million. Now we're now getting over the $2 million mark, and it's a man who didn't finish off the season, but did have many a crash, and that is Logan Sargent on $2.159 million. Whoa. And then we have Carlos Sainz in 5th, I think. Yes. Is it 5th? Yeah, Carlos Sainz in 5th on $3.1 million. George Russell in 4th on $3.3 million. Franco Colapinto's higher than Logan Sargent. That's not good, is it? On $3.4 million. And in second, we have $4.6 million. Wow. For Alex Albon. But it's Sergio Perez in first on $4.8 million. That's just absolutely insane. Oh, Sergio. That's not good at all, is it? So let's celebrate the Williams, because they also, I believe, won the Destructors Championship, despite Sergio winning it outright for Red Bull there, supposedly. So we have McLaren or the lowest on 2.3 million, then Alpine on 2.3, Hassel and roughly 2.6. Remember, these are kind of estimates. Sauber on 2.9, Racing Bulls on 3.6, Mercedes on 4.3 million, Aston Martin on 4.3 million, Ferrari on 4.8, Red Bull on 6.1, and oh my gosh, Williams pretty much doubling everyone else on an astronomical 13.8 million. Whoa, I'm going red. That's just absolutely crazy. Let's celebrate by having a look at some of these Williams crashes. Now, this crash is Alexander Albon's crash. And why is this significant this year? Well, this is the crash that put Alexander Albon almost out of the Australian Grand Prix, but then it did put Logan Sargent out of the Australian Grand Prix because they kind of swapped the chassis over. And here we go. As you can see, he comes out here and he completely ruins the car. Look at it. It's already ruined. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that he's fairly consistent. He's like, no, 2 corners is not enough. We need to do the other 2 corners. Bang, bang. Thank you very much. And it just turns into a tub. I mean, thank goodness this guy was okay. But there we go. Whoops a daisy, whoops a daisy. And yeah. And it essentially becomes a toboggan at this stage, doesn't he? So, oh dear, poor Alexander Albon. This, I believe, was Franco Colapinto. Whoa, look at that smash. This was at the Dutch Grand Prix. But look at it, a bit that it starts to go up in flames. It's like a movie. I mean, this is him. Here we go, just at the top there. He comes up the top of that hill on the brow and just spins it. And yeah, I mean, completely lose it. This, many say, was the one that people decided, yeah, you're kind of done now. Goodbye, Logan Sargent, which is kind of a bit sad. But look, godonk. I mean, that was a hard hit, wasn't it? That was a hit and a half. Woohoo! Yeah, poor Logan. Oh, that's not good at all. Yeah, it's okay. Thank goodness all of them were okay, though. Okay, so next up, we have Colapinto crashing in Las Vegas.
Colapinto crashed in Las Vegas. As you can see here,
he basically clips his wheel as we come, not this corner here, like a bit too keen, and then bang. It's quite a massive shunt head to the point where they were wondering whether, indeed, he was even going to make the race. But there we go. And he just slides once again. He's doing the Alex Albon toboggan. Oh, no. Yeah, that's basically. Oh, this is Brazil, obviously. And Logan Sargent crashed in Brazil.
Ha sido en la frenada ya saliendo.
In Las Vegas. Got a car ahead of him. Maybe that's the car that distracts him a bit. But here we go. And bonk.
En el interior.
And then, oh, that's so hard in the wall. I mean, that's so hard. And then we have a toboggan run. A toboggan run. It's too late. You see the camera shake, though. Wow. And it pans, and he's still going. He's still going, and there's the dust. Oh, Logan Sargent. Poor Logan Sargent. So, it was just a bit of fun. But that's the F1 2024 Destructors Championship. Let's just give it the driver rundown. So, Gasly is 23rd with nil points, no pounds, no dollars, alongside Jack Doohan. Liam Lawson is 22nd. Valtteri Bottas is 21st. 20th is Oliver Behrman. That's quite a surprise. 19th, Lando Norris. Nicely done. 18th is Nico Hulkenberg. 17th, nicely done again, Lewis Hamilton. Oscar Piastri is 16th. 15th is Max Verstappen. Well done. Just before a million. We hit the 1.2 million mark with Charles Leclerc. 13th, Daniel Ricciardo, 1.2 million. Kevin Magnussen is 12th. 11th is Zhao Guanyu. Esteban Ocon, 1.6 million now. Lance Stroll, 1.8. But it's Fernando Alonso out the two, 1.9 million. That does more damage. Yuki Tsunoda in 7th and 2.1. 6th is, Yuki Tsunoda on 7th. Sorry, 6th is Logan Sargent on 3 million. George Russell on 3 million. And so is Franco Colapinto. He's 3rd on 3.4 million. Alex Albon on 4.6. And Perez on 4.8. Wow. Ouch. That is... I mean, think about that. That's a lot of money. For the World Destructors Championship, Williams, I mean, look at that. 13.8 million. That's pretty much double what everyone else has, because Red Bull in second had 6.1. Then it's Ferrari in 4.8, Aston Martin in 4.3, Mercedes in 4.3 million, Racing Bulls on 3.6, Sauber on 2.9, Haas on 2.6, Alpine on 2.3, and McLaren on 2.3 as well. But they're obviously the lowest there is pretty much, well, like, you know, whoa. If you made it to the end and you like what you see, please give us a subscribe. That will make us very happy. If you did make it to the end, you are an F1 World Champion in our eyes. Absolutely, you are. If you made it to the end and gave us a like or a comment, you're a multiple F1 World Champion. And until then, we'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.